My other question was, how come it is so difficult to get a loan if you have multiple jobs?
It just comes down to knowing how long you've been in those jobs for, and that could be used to qualify. So most times banks, they'll deny people because they haven't had 2 years of history of both of those jobs in line with each other. And so that determines eligibility. Now, a lot of these loans, they want to make sure that, and these underwriters, they want to sign off that you've been stable, you can afford the foregoing mortgage payment in the future with the income that you're receiving. So, looking at the past definitely, presents a good path for the future for income, and we want to make sure it's stable. So 3 jobs, 4 jobs, yes, we could use that income to qualify. It's just we're going to want to see at least 2 to 3 years of history receiving that is consistent. But let's face it, how many of us are really full-time salary and can have 4 jobs? There's only a few industries I know of personally
Me too.
that will give you a consistent income for the course of 3 to 4 years and can be used to this day to qualify. And that's it's unique scenarios, and we come across it here and there, and it comes across frequently in the tech space too. With our clients in the tech world, a lot of software developments. Yeah. Yep. The different time zones. So a lot of companies work on different time zones. And actually I can share a quick story about what you just mentioned is, I have a borrower right now that's someone that applied for a mortgage that is using 4 jobs to qualify for a home loan. And a lot of banks were saying, hey, we can only use 2 jobs, but it depends on the investor's appetite. And that's where we as professionals know who wants that appetite to serve that loan. And for instance, this investor or client, 4 jobs, as long as it's for 3 years or longer consecutively and is shown on the taxes, and we have W-2s to support income, in this case, salary jobs, then, increasing pre-approvals is what we do.
Well, I have actually very important question. Could you explain it in the most simple way so people I don't say like me, but like me actually can understand? So when rates went up, people will say, buy now, refinance later. In my head, in the past, before I educate myself, I thought, well, if it's 8%, I'm not gonna buy. What's the logic to buy now and, pay more monthly,
Yeah.
pay more interest? But then, I started educating myself, obviously, seeing, your work, and then I understood, buy now, refinance later. But can you explain it in a simple way so everyone can understand what's behind the system and how they can protect their money?
Great question. And that's probably the question that everyone's going to know